I think I'm pretty much ready for parent-teacher conferences tomorrow. My first parent-teacher conference is until 2 o'clock, so I think it's 2:30 actually. My parent-teacher conferences went pretty well. Good morning. It is Monday. That's my new mask. I made that yesterday. My sister gave me the fabric for it. I was running like super late today. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make it there in time to vlog. And breakfast already came. I guess I have a little bit of time. Yeah, and I'm all like decked out in my flannel. I think this came from Target. And then these pants also came from Target, but they're like several years old. And then I just have my black Converse, which I'm gonna wash them this morning because they're looking pretty dirty from the pumpkin patch that we went to on Saturday. So this week here is going to my intern. Okay, so I'm only doing guided reading this week. So my intern's doing all the rest of the stuff. Only 3 days this week because we have parent-teacher conferences. I need to get stuff done for parent-teacher conferences though. They did give us the option to do them at home. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. But now I'm thinking maybe I will. So that's on Thursdays. But it's like we have a work day in the morning and then at 1 o'clock they start and they go till 8. And then we have no school on Friday and then no school on Monday, but Monday teachers have an in-service. But they're giving us time to work in our rooms. So we'll see how that goes. Hold on. So sorry I got interrupted again with breakfast. Actually, it wasn't even breakfast this time. It was another teacher that came in and asked me a question. Today was a horrible day. Okay, so let me, it was horrible. Let's be honest about it. Let's call a spade a spade. It was awful. I had to call for assistance, I think 3 times. Those days happen, people. Like, that is real teaching. That is real life. So, anyway. I am going to focus on driving. I'm going to keep listening to my hipster Halloween, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It will be a better day, right? Right? Hello, I know, I'm home now. So this morning I got in and it was like breakfast got there and everything, so I didn't really get to do a lot of filming and stuff, so I was like, I was gonna film on the way home and then ended up not doing that. So I was like, I'll film when I get home. So, but yeah, today was, started out really rough, but then it got better once some things were taken care of. And then my intern had her second observation today. Like, that was me observing her, and she did science. Fantastic, you guys. So we've been talking about autumn and like fall and stuff, and she kind of used, yesterday she did a Scholastic News that was all about autumn. So this time here she tied in stuff with autumn into like, so she did some stuff from the Scholastic News and tied it into like a new book and some new things, and we went out, like the students had to do, well, she gave them like a leaf observation book. So they had like these pages they had to do inside the books. And then she took the students on a nature walk. So we went outside and they had to find a leaf. And once they found one leaf, my battery's going to die. Once they found a leaf, then they came back in the room and then they used their observation book to fill out the stuff. So they did things like, you know, how tall is the leaf? What color is the leaf? How many points does it have? They also did a thing where they had to do like label the parts of a leaf, like the apex, the veins. Don't remember what the other thing was at the top of my head. So she had to do that. They did that too. So it was really good. I was like, and it was one that she had all planned herself. The last one I observed was her phonics lesson, which was based off of Saxon stuff. This one here was all her, and it was really good. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I don't know why I felt like that. It was weird. I'm excited to get today over with because tomorrow I get to sleep in, and I had trouble sleeping last night. I did the night before, and it was so funny because like I have like random nights where like I either have trouble sleeping or I sleep really, really well. So not last night, but the night before, I slept really well. And I had my watch charging, which I need to put on the charger again here in a second. I had my watch charging through the nighttime, and my alarm had been going off for 4 minutes. I never heard it. Rudy had to wake me up to let me know that my alarm was going off, and I was like, I totally did not hear that at all. And I don't have to be here. Technically, I don't have to be here really at all, but I'm going to come here to do my parent-teacher conferences because I don't want to try to do them at home. So I spent yesterday getting all of this stuff ready for our Halloween party next week. So we'll have a Halloween party on Friday of next week. Parents can't come in, so I couldn't ask them for like an activity to do or something. So I had to create my own activity. And so we're going to do, we're going to read Spookly. There was a video on Netflix that's Spookly too, so we'll watch that. And then we're going to create our own little Spooklies. And so I've been like, I was cutting out all these pieces, like the leaves, the stems, the big leaves that go in the back, and I don't remember where exactly I got it from. And I think I'm pretty much ready for parent-teacher conferences tomorrow. Besides the actual doing them through Zoom, it's gonna be really weird. So, but anyway, I will talk to you guys more tomorrow about it. So, see you guys. It is like 11:56. Sorry, I'm eating like a peppermint thing. I wanted to leave my house at 11:45. Today was a work day at home. So I spent my morning filming like 5 videos. So I batched 5, I think it was 5, yeah, 5 tutorials. So I wanted to leave by 11:45 because we were supposed to have lunch served for us, like our PTO bought us lunches. And we got an email probably like 2 hours ago that said the lunches will be there at 12:15. So I'm like, I'm not even going to worry about it. My first parent-teacher conference is until 2 o'clock, so I think it's 2:30 actually. Oh, I forgot they're doing construction over here. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Alright, well, now you get to see what I'm sitting in. So now I'm stuck at this light. I forgot they're doing construction over here. They're redoing the road. And usually when I go this way, there's nothing happening because it's like really early in the morning, but forgot. So now I'm stuck. Now I'm even more late. It's going to be interesting doing them this way because I've never done them. Like, I've done some things through Zoom, you know, like, but I've never had like parent-teacher conferences through Zoom. So, and like, I had that one sit meeting through Zoom that was kind of interesting. So hopefully we'll have good service too. Alright, hello. So it is now Saturday. No, Friday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's Friday. I didn't have work today, so you guys knew that already because I already told you. And Yeah, so my parent-teacher conferences went pretty well. My first one was like kind of a hot mess because I was not like, I get nervous, I think, and because I'm on Zoom and like who knows what's gonna happen. Yeah, my first one was really funny. So like I had practiced. Well, we like me and my intern had played around and like tried to see like what was best. Like if we had it up on the Promethean board and she sat and watched them from there. We didn't really want to sit next to each other because we would have our mask. I would have my mask off when I was talking because I didn't want to do it with a mask on. So then I was like, well, if you sit across the room and I only have it off for the 10 minutes, that hopefully that would be okay. I don't know. And so I'm like, and then you can watch on the Promethean board. So we tried that, and then I had her get on to the Zoom just to see like my settings were set up correctly, that people were supposed to be going to the waiting room like they're supposed to, because I didn't want somebody coming in, because like the link that I sent out was just a generic link. So I didn't have like 50 different meetings going at one time. There'd be like 10, but still. And so I had them all just under a general generic Zoom meeting link. And so I had them all going into a waiting room, but I want to make sure it worked and not somebody's popping into somebody else's parent-teacher conference. And so I get on my first one, and the lady's like, "Hey," or it was two. It was both parents, and they were on their phone in their car, and I was just kind of like, "Oh, okay." Like I was like super nervous and everything. So I did it all. I don't know why I get so nervous on Zooms. I'm like I film myself all the time, but I can edit out my mistakes. So, so then I'm like, let me get over to show you the grade card. Well, I don't know why I didn't think about it. You just had the share screen at the bottom. But now I went out and went to some other screen, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't get it back. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. So the first one was just a kind of a mess, but they were really nice and they understood. So then it was another hour before my second one. So like my first 4 or 5 were all split up like within an hour of each other. It was really weird. And then at the very end of the night, they were all smashed together. So I had like 6 of them. They were all kind of crammed together. But it was nice because I didn't have any of them that like was coming in when somebody else, I was still finishing one or anything, so they all finished nicely. I did have one that didn't show, and it was my very last one. So I was already 7:45, and I'm like, I'm just going home. So anyway, but that's that. I hope you guys liked what you saw. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. So I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell notification and get notified every single time I post. Follow me on all of my social media. It's also down below, especially Instagram, because that's where I post most often. And until next time, please don't forget to always be you. Bye.